Hey everyone, this is Paulina on the Finnish Path, and I'm taking part in this 4x4 power tag reading series. It was actually Jeff Burr from Tattooed Spirit who came up with this. This is a brilliant idea. Anyone who does tarot readings in YouTube is to make this the same reading, the same spread that Jeff did when he started this. And it's a 4x4, 4 cards, 4 times spread, which is really weird for me. 4 is not my number. It's a bit too square for me. I prefer odds to evens, but I'm game anyway. So we are all doing the same reading just to showcase our individual style of reading and just to make a point to the newbies, new readers. Oh, I hope you found this video. To new readers, so that they understand that there is no right way to read tarot cards. There's no right way or wrong way. We are all different. We all read differently, and my reading is going to be very different from Jeff's reading and from anyone else who's been doing this challenge. So I hope you enjoy this. This is my take. Now I will be using my Pam's vintage tarot deck. This was made by I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, sorry if this is wrong, but Irene, perhaps, Irene, from, My Lucky Card. These are fabulous cards. This is my go-to deck right now, and I made an interview spread with these cards earlier, and I will write that down in the description. The link, I will write down the link in the description box of this video, so you can find it there and you can get hold of Irene and perhaps purchase this deck if you like it as much as I do. I also will insert the link to Jeff's original reading, his original video, so that you can find out who he is. It's Tattooed Spirit, and he's a really cool dude, like modern day Mandrake, I think. Yeah, okay, anyway, moving on. This is a sample reading, so I will not be doing this for any real person, but I have named this non-existent person Noname. There we go. So this reading is for Noname. No name, yes. Noname, if you pronounce it in Finnish. And I have decided that this person is female. And what I will be doing is, first I will draw four cards for Noname's career, then her relationship, then family, environment, and finally health and wellness. And the 4 cards I will draw will be past, present, outcome, and result, which is quite new for me. I've never done this. I have never split future into outcome and result. So let's see how this goes. Okay, I have pre-shuffled, obviously, but I will shuffle just a bit more. Better safe than sorry. Oh, I love these cards. Okay, Noname, this is for you. Right, first, I have to check what we are doing. First, career for Noname. And first card is past. I'll just draw from the top. Okay, past career for Noname. Right, well, This is a 7 of Swords. So this card is about stealth, having to do things carefully and being careful and not hoarding, taking what you need. This is the way your career has been in the past. You've had to be really careful with what you do. Let's go forward. Let's see what comes out of this. At the present, well, drudgery. No. It's just, work in progress. This is 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, so you are hard at work. And I think it could be, Noname, that you are perhaps kind of feeling the arduousness. Is that a word? The arduous nature of your everyday life, your career, your professional life. It feels like this. Your head is down and you are just, tinkering away. Then the dual future, which was outcome, what you are headed towards. Okay. Well, Noname, it seems to me that you are burning yourself out. This is another 8. 8 is creation. Coming up with new things, actually doing things, creating things. You are burning yourself out, I'm afraid. 8 of Wands. And what will all this result to? Yeah, okay. Another Pentacles, very apt. We are talking about career. This is 6 of Pentacles. Now, Noname, look at this. Oh, trying to avoid the glare. Look at this. You will burn yourself out, but you will end up with having quite a lot to give to other people. So all this hard work you are doing right now will benefit others more than yourself. Now you need to stop and think, is this really what you want? I mean, it's very magnanimous, obviously. It's very kind of you, thank you. But is this really what you want your career to be about? If it is, you are on the right track. But you do need to take care. You do need to take care of yourself. You need to get something out of this job as well. It can't all be just, work. You need to get something out of it. And in the past, you have known how to do that. You have known how to take what you need and leave the rest. So you are capable of doing this, if this is what you want. If not, you need to think about your priorities. Then the next reading is for Noname's relationship or relationships, whatever. I am not shuffling the cards in the meantime. I'm just drawing from the top of the top of the deck all the time. I shuffled only once. I never shuffle in between, when I'm doing a spread. I never do that. Other people do. And there is no right way or wrong way to do that. This is just my way. I think the cards are exactly right now, so I won't be touching them. Okay, to anonymous relationships. First, past. Okay, King of Wands. Well now, I mostly, with court cards, I mostly see them as characteristics of my querent, in this case Noname. So she has been quite forceful in her relationship. She's been kind of the boss of that relationship. Not necessarily a bad thing, not necessarily a good thing, perhaps just thing. Let's see present for Noname's relationship. Oh, well, everything's fine there. It's very, very stable. It's another Wands. I'm sorry, I forgot to say what this was. The image is very familiar to those who have been watching Jeff, because the images of this deck are exactly the same as in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, but the decks the cards themselves look old, which is wonderful. I love it. This was King of Wands. Now we have another Wands card, Four of Wands. Yeah, homecoming, celebration, appreciation. But for me, like I said before, I'm not a fan of the fours for some reason. I very often see that, yes, this particular card, for Noname, things are well, but are they getting a bit... Are you getting tired of this nice relationship? Is there... Are you perhaps stuck, or is the relationship perhaps stuck right now? Since Noname came to us, she probably does feel stuck. She has questions. Her present is not to her liking. So, okay, think about this, Noname. Oh, and another thing I forgot to say before I started, I don't do reversals, meaning that I do read reversed meanings, but my cards are never upside down. I don't like upside down cards. Just a visual thing for me, it just bothers me for some reason. I don't know why. So I never, all my cards are always upside down, but I might read this upside, sorry, I'm talking about upside down. All my cards are always right way up. This is what I'm talking about. Never upside down, always right way up. Yeah. But I still might read a card that is right way up as if it was upside down, as if it was reversed. So I have all the reversed meanings already in the cards, and I use them whenever I feel that they are appropriate. So in that sense, I do read reversals, but my cards are never upside down. They are always right way up, just so you know. Okay, going forward with Noname's relationship, and now we are going to the dual future. The first one was outcome. What is the outcome of... Oh, okay. Yes, we are getting Knight of Pentacles. So this is domesticity, this is home and security. And even though Knights are about action and creation, this Knight is just sitting on his horse. He's ready to do stuff, but he's not doing it yet. He's taking his time. So he's being patient, he's prepared. Okay. The outcome is that, judging by this, that Noname is not necessarily very happy with the situation. She's perhaps getting bored. The outcome is that she is starting to look into the horizon. And then, what is the result of all this? Noname, I'm afraid you are going to be faced with a dilemma. A situation where you can't just sit around anymore. You are going to get into a situation where you need to choose. It will have to be a conscious decision. You have to think it. This is Two of Swords. We are in headspace, in thoughts. So you are really going to have to sit down and think about it and make a conscious decision, but you won't know if it's the right decision. Do you see the blindfold she has? You won't know that in advance. You won't know what is the right thing to do. It's going to have to be a blind decision, but you will have to make it quite consciously. I will decide to stay in this relationship, or I decide that this is it, or I decide that to make this relationship go further, I need to do this. So the future, as Noname is building it right now, if she doesn't change anything right now in this relationship, this is what she's heading towards. Sitting on her horse and having to make a decision. Nothing wrong with either. But Noname, your future is not carved in stone. If you don't like what these cards are showing, then do something about it. It's up to you. Going forward now, the next one is family environment, and the first card is past. Okay. Major Arcana card. This is a major issue for Noname. This is justice. Her family life has been in balance earlier in the past. But has it also been a bit okay, there's two ways I could think of it. That there is someone in her family that has been the boss, or that she has been the one keeping everything in balance. Now, if Noname was an actual real person, I would know which one of these is correct. But since she got this earlier, I'm going with that she has been the one, Noname, you have been the one who has kept everything in balance. You have been the kind of the judge of the relationship in the past. And it's a very heavy cloak. Okay, let's see where we are now, where Noname is now. So present for Noname in her sorry, we are talking about family relationships. Oh, well, it seems to me that the reason why Noname came to us today is right here. She's heartbroken over something in her family. perhaps someone in her family has not appreciated her efforts, because her efforts to keep everything in balance have come from the goodness of her heart. Noname, please remember that there is nothing wrong with feeling hurt, being perhaps insulted by one of your family members. You have done your best. I mean, you have every right to be hurt if someone in your family don't seem to appreciate you. So this sense of a broken heart is quite justified. You are quite right feeling this. Let's see what the future right now looks like. So the outcome of this. I understand. This is 2 of Wands. Oh, I again forgot. This is 3 of Swords. And this one is 2 of Wands. So, Noname, the outcome is that you will start looking outward, looking for options. Perhaps you will start drifting away from your family, dreaming about other things, what could be, what would be less of a heartache for you. Okay, let's check the result card now. Well, we got the Wheel of Fortune, a Major Arcana card. This really is important for Noname. Her family reading, the line started with a Major Arcana and it ends with Major Arcana. So this really is, Noname, we are talking about life lessons here. Yes. It seems to me that, Noname, you are being prepared to do the family thing in a whole new way. Also, you will come across something you have seen or done or said or felt before, and now you will have the opportunity to do it differently than you did before. This is a karmic card, Noname. This is very important. This is also good news. This broken heart is preparing you for a whole new cycle as far as your family is concerned. Things are really shifting there. Now, future is not carved in stone, but a card like this is something you really need to learn sooner or later. So it is quite possible that even if you changed something in the way you do your family thing right now, it could well be that you can't get away from this. And even if you do get away from that, then it will be taught to you later on. Yeah. Okay. Going forward. The last row, the 4th row, is health and wellness. Past. There. This feels... Okay. For a moment there, I just saw the shape of the horse because of the glare. So I thought this was the death. So I was like, okay. Health and wellness is really weird for me. I don't do health readings at all. So this is all new to me. Okay, but never mind. We got the lovely Knight of Cups. He's a darling boy. Health and wellness. In the past, Knight of Cups. Noname, you have concentrated very much on your mental health, your emotional well-being. Those are two different things, aren't they? Emotional well-being and mental health. Yes, they are. Okay, I am talking about emotions, not mental things. So, sorry, language barrier here. Yes, Noname, you have concentrated very hard on your emotional well-being, which has been a good thing, obviously. But let's see what the present is for Noname, health and wellness. Okay, another 8. 8 of Wands this time. If we are talking about emotional health and we get this card, oh, this is uncharted territory for me for health and wellness. Wellness, okay, I can do that, yeah. Well, it seems to me, Noname, that you are really restless right now. There's a lot going on in your life, wellness-wise. I mean, there are lots of demands to you being strong enough and being able to do everything. There's a great strain to your wellness at the moment. Please think of the past. In the past, you did know how to take care of yourself, your emotional side. And that could be the strength you need right now to be able to deal with all these wands flying all over the place. Okay. And then the dual future, outcome first. Things will be a bit unclear for you. It seems to me that this hectic situation is going to affect the way you sleep. And Noname, please remember that the dream state, sleeping, being able to let yourself dream is vitally important for us and our health, mental and emotional and physical. I mean, everything goes pear-shaped if you can't sleep well. Let's peek ahead to result. What will be the result of this? Okay, Queen of Wands. Yes. Noname, dearie, it seems to me, trying to avoid the glare, this is really difficult, that the Moon card here, this is Major Arcana, so the outcome of this current busy situation is really important. It will be a key factor for Noname, for you. And if you are not able to make sure that you let your subconscious come out at night and show you all these dreams. If you are not able to do that, if you are not able to sleep well, if you're not able to allow yourself to sleep well, then it will be all work for you. There will be lots of toil. Queen of Wands. You know, lots of trying to just get quite what this queen. Yes, I mean, this queen is the manager. Okay, I take it back. This will, if you are able to let your subconscious talk to you during the night, if you are able to allow yourself to sleep properly, then you will learn to be like this queen. You will learn how to manage this, all the hectic things in your life. And this will affect your wellness, your health in a positive way. But it is not going to be easy. It's going to be a big thing. Major arcana here. That's my Möka, my Alsatian. He thinks that there is something dubious going on someplace. So, okay. I will actually do what I always do now. I never just interpret separate individual cards. I use spreads, and I always interpret the cards in relation to each other. So I'm going to tilt the camera down so that you can see all the cards we just drew. Just a minute. There we go. I'm afraid you can't see them all properly, and I already put these cards on top of each other just to try and save some space so that you can see at least something. I don't actually even know how this is framed. Okay, let's look at all the cards here. First, the past. We have one major arcana card here. Then we have one sword, one wand, one cup. The pentacles is missing. Pentacles being earth and home and domestic things and everyday life and money and work and things that make us secure. In fact, the very things our everyday life is built off of. That's missing. So everything else is represented, and we do have the Justice card here as well. Okay, and then the present. Interesting. The present, we have two wands cards, that's action. One swords, which is thought, intellect. One pentacles, which is everyday life, practical world. The only thing missing from the present is the cups. That's emotion. On the other hand, there is the broken heart there. It is a swords card, so it is about thoughts. Thoughts about a feeling. Okay. Then in the dual future here, first was the outcome. There's major arcana here, 2 wands cards and 1 pentacles. So we are missing thoughts and emotions. We have action and everyday life. And then we have 1 major arcana card. And then the other future line, which was the result. Again, 1 major arcana card. And we have everything here but the cups. Again, no emotion here. We have action, thoughts, and everyday life. Okay. There is, looking at all the cards, kind of giving Noname a general picture of her life at the moment. We have only 1 Cups card here. Only 1 card for emotions. And we were talking about relationships and family environment that could have been loaded with emotion. There's very little water here. Noname, what is going on? Where is your water? Isn't your life feeling like anything right now? It seems to me that there are a lot of wands here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wands compared to 1, 2, 3 swords. Okay, and compared to 1, 2, 3 pentacles. So there's a lot of action going on here in Noname's life. Lots of doing, physically doing things. Okay, I'll tilt you up again. Noname, dear, why is there only 1 cup in your life right now? And even that one was in the past. Now, I'm cups all over the place, so I always notice cups everywhere. So perhaps, Noname, you should sit down and think, how do you feel about your life in general? Okay, Noname will need another reading so that we can get down to all this, you know, all these 4 sides of her life. So Noname, please contact me and we'll do reading, thorough reading, Celtic cross for each of these 4 thingies. Okay, right. Okay, that was it. Very flat reading, I think. I'm clairsentient, so I get a lot of information from my querent, kind of through the cards, not from the cards, but through them. So since Noname was not a real person, I couldn't get anything from her directly. So for me, this was a really flat reading. But the idea of this was to show you how cards can be read, and that there are no right ways or wrong ways to read cards. We are individuals, each of us, and we all have a lot to offer to the world of Tarot. So You do your thing. I will continue doing my thing. Thank you so much, Jeff, for coming up with this fabulous idea. Perhaps we can do this again in some other form later. Okay? Hey, hey.